Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Piatek from Coley at Canisius College. Today we are going to focus on some advanced settings of the registration feature in Zoom. If you have not seen the previous video on Zoom registration basics, it is recommended that you view that video before continuing with this video. In a previous video, we went over how to set up a registration through Zoom and the basic settings for this feature in Zoom. In this video, we will go through how to change the contact email and how to add branding and/or logos to our registration page and communications. Before we get started, let's take a look at the confirmation email from the previous video. Remember, this is the email that the person registering for the event will get once they are approved. We have some basic information about the meeting. For example, the name here, contact email, the date and time of the meeting, as well as the link for the meeting, and additional links to add it to their calendars. If they want to, they can also cancel the registration right from this email. We can customize some portions of the email, and we can change the contact email address as well on the Zoom website. To get to the Zoom website for Canisius College, I will need to go to canisius.zoom.us and sign in using my Canisius username and password. Then I will click on the name of the meeting that I want to edit the registration settings for. This is an important part. Although you might think to click on Edit, that will only edit the meeting settings, not the registration settings, and it will not give you the option to go to the registration settings, but instead will ask you if you want the registration to be required or not. So I'll click on the name of the meeting. I'll right-click on the registration link and open up in a new window. And just to give us a refresher of what that looks like, this is the meeting registration and everything else. If I scroll down a little bit further, I can see the registration options that I already set up in the previous video. But we want to go to email settings to the right of registration. Here I can see email contact, Tyler Piatek, he, him, his, cronpiat@canisius.edu, but I can click on edit to the right here, and I can change the name, and I can change the email address from here. For example, I can say ITS for the name as the email address. For right now, I'll hit cancel as I don't want to change the name or the email address, but normally you'd hit the blue save button right here if you wanted those changes to take effect. Next, confirmation email to registrants. I'll click on edit here. And here's the meeting topic, which I'll leave that as the subject for the email. And as you can see, there's a text box up here, some information that I cannot change, and another text box down here. I can say, thank you for registering for test. And down at the bottom, I can say, and then I can click on the blue save button. It'll send me back to the overview page. I'll click on email settings again and click on send me a preview email. This may take some time depending on your internet connection and on Zoom itself for it to actually get to your email. And there we go. There's my test confirmation email. As you can see, my text that I added near the top and the text that I added near the bottom. I also have this older version right here. And you can see that there is no text between thank you for registering and please submit any questions. And there is no text here near the bottom in the old one. I'll minimize that again. And next we can go to branding. With branding, you can upload JPEGs, PNGs, and GIFs. Suggested dimensions are 6480 by 200, but the max is 1280 by 400. I'll upload a quick picture here. There we go. And I'll upload a logo as well. And there's that. I can add a description if I want to of both of these, which might be useful for people who have seeing impairments or other issues when looking at the web page. I'll go back to my meeting registration web page. I'll hit Control Shift and R. And there we go. There's my logo here and here. I'll go back to the overview, go back to email settings, and send a preview email again, which should include my logo this time. There's my banner, and there's my logo. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, please contact us at helpdesk@canisius.edu. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.